it's your girl Renee, and I am going to plant up my white planters on my deck. And I remembered I told you that when it was time to repot these plants, I would bring you along right with me. If you hear the lawnmower in the backyard, it's my neighbor next door mowing her grass. So let me show you the plants that I decided I'm going to use. Remember, I was going to go with the purple and pink theme. So these are pink carnations. And this is what the tag is. And they are Dianthus. And they are a perennial. See how beautiful that color is? That's the pink I was looking for, something big and vibrant. And that is going to be my thriller plant. And this plant, it is a perennial, and let me tell you a little bit about the stats of it. It blooms all through summer. It needs 6 to 8 hours of daily sun, and you have to allow for soil to dry between watering. And how tall it is about 6 to 24 inches, and wide is 8 to 12. So this bad boy right here is going to be fantastic. And then for my spiller plant, I am going to use this beautiful, beautiful purple verbena. See the colors of that flower? I think with that color and this is going to be amazing with the purple and the pink. And I'm going to use this plant as my spiller plant, the one that's going to cascade over the top of my planter. So that's going to be gorgeous. And this one is also a perennial. But verbenas in my zone, and I'm 7B, sometime they'll come back and sometime they won't. And I haven't had a verbena come back for me at all. So it says a perennial. So let me show you what the stats are on this plant. It says it's supposed to attract butterflies, which is fabulous because we all want to attract butterflies into our garden. And it's hardy up to minus 30 degrees, and it's going to bloom from spring to summer, which is fabulous. And then it needs 6 hours of sun. And then the height of it is going to be 12 to 18 inches, so that's perfect for me. So I can't wait to plant this verbena in the front. And then I have some other plants over here. I have some really pretty geraniums that are going to be, that I had in my yard, so I'm just going to try to repurpose and reuse some flowers that I already have in my yard. So that's what you do. Instead of going out there and spending lots of money on new plants, I am going to just repurpose and reuse some of the plants that I have in my yard. And this would be good to give it like fillers on the side of my planter. And this has beautiful green, and it also has very beautiful red stems. I don't know if you guys can see that, but I'm going to use this as an accent on the side. Alright, so I already have some tulips in this vase, this planter right here. So as I plant this up, and I've already removed some of the tulip bulbs already out, so after I finish planting these, I will try to put these back in the planter. If I cannot, then I will put them, find a new home for them. So let's get started. Oh, and I'm also gonna use some of my favorite biotone to give the root structure a little boost and make them a little bit stronger. So let's get going. So I've already mended the soil. This soil is only in here for the tulips, only like one season, so it's good and it's ready to go. So I think the first plant I'm going to put in there, so like I have a bulb right here, I'm just going to put that down here in this pot, and I will try to replace it. So the first thing we're going to do is take out this Dianthus, and I like to lay out all my plants and stuff first before I put them into the ground. Let's check them. This has been planted in some coco coir. As you can see how it is, root system is really good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of that root system off and put it back in the pot, because we don't really need all that. So I'm just going to loosen up the roots, and then I'm going to place that right in the center. And I think I'm going to love that right there. Just going to take it in a little bit more. I hope you guys can see what I'm doing, because it always seems like when I want to do a video, the sun always seems to want to come out when I'm doing a video. But you know what? We just going to work through it. And as you can see, I'm taking out some of the tulips that are down here. So I only need a little bit of a space in order to plant this Dianthus. So we shall pick the best looking side of our Dianthus, and I think that side is beautiful. Love that. And we're just going to push that plant. Let's put some of that fertilizer in the hole. Let you see what I'm doing. Taking the plant, and I'm going to put some of that fertilizer in the hole. And I'm going to mix it in. Because like I said, this should already have some. So we're going to push that down in there. And that looks good already. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this Verbena. Same thing. Take it out of its pot. And in order to take a plant out of a pot, you just need to squeeze around the pot. Loosen it up so it can come out easily. No problem. Same thing I'm going to do. Look at this. This plant seriously needs some water. Look how dry that plant is. Super dry. So I'm just going to take some of it like I did the Dianthus and pull some of that extra off of there so it will fit in its home. Make a nice little hole in the front of the Dianthus, because I want it to be able to spill over. And I always try to make sure that my plant fits exactly where I want it before I stick it in its permanent home. So find the side that you like the best, and I like that. Get a little bit of this nice little fertilizer, stick it in there, mix it in, and put your plant into its place. Perfect. Looking good already. Look at that purple and that pink. That looks so good. So I'm just going to fill it, and we'll water this in when we get it all together. And I'll add more dirt as I go. So I love it. Perfect. I'll take this one dead head off of here and put it over there. Alright, now we have to decide what is our other plant. And I think we should put some, let's see what this section is. I want this to be in the back. So we'll make a little hole back here. Sprinkle some of that. And we're just going to tuck this bad boy in the back. Tuck it back there. Because I think that'll be cute. Giving it some color and some weight in the back. And we'll do another one on the other side. Put this one in. See, this one right here is really green. So I've already pre-soaking these so they'll be well hydrated. And I think I'm going to stick this right here so this can all grow all big in the back. So we just make a little hole back here so it can just sit in there. And always position your plants the way you want it to look. Oh, that's going to be so cute. And I always kind of like grip mine, put them in there. Use some of this soil over here and tuck it on in there. Because this Dianthus is going to grow up big, and this is going to grow up big. Now let's put some of these cute little geraniums on the side. We'll put one here on this side. I can't wait for this to grow in because it's going to look beautiful. Beautiful. Then we'll put another geranium on the other side. Put it on this side over here so it can balance itself out. Tuck it all in good. And then what I'll do is I'll probably get some of that creeping Jenny too. Because this Verbena right here is going to grow all over here. This geranium will fill this spot. This will fill the back spot. And then my pink Carnations will grow up big and strong. And they'll just take over. Which I am loving this already. And I have some of these Petunias. Remember when I got them at Lowe's? I brought some Petunias. So we're just going to tuck a few of these in the corner. I have these left over from my wheelbarrow design. So told you, repurpose and reuse. And when these come in, they're going to look beautiful. I'll put one on each side. Maybe I can get two on each side. That side. And put one on this side. Alright, so let's do this side first. And just dig this one right on in here. Stick this one in. Cover it up nicely. That's going to be so pretty. Stick this one right by this Verbena. Put that in there. And that like cascading over. And then we'll do the same thing on this side. This is going to be interesting because I don't know what colors these petunias are, so. But whatever color it is, I'm sure it's going to be beautiful. And one on this side. Perfect. Love it. Now those tulip bulbs that we had, we are just going to tuck them right on in here. Find a little spot, root side down, tuck them in there. I'm sure Rocky will be over here looking to see what I'm doing over here. So let's tuck those in deep. So next year, they will just come on up and do what they do. And they have really good root system on them. And we're going to tuck one right here. Down in there deep and just cover it up, and you won't even know I even messed with it. Then just fluff everything up. You know me, I'll probably get some more stuff to spill over the sides, but the only thing we have left to do is just water it in. So let me go get my watering can and let's water it. Looks so good, you guys, so good. Make sure, give it a good drink. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. So, there you guys go. What do you think? I think it looks beautiful. That'd be purple, and then you have the pink all big and bushy, and their geraniums on the side. Love it. And that's going to be something to look at when I look through my kitchen window when I'm having my morning tea. Alright guys, I just wanted to bring you along so you can watch Miss Renee plant another planter, and I think this one is going to be sensational. Alright, I hope you enjoyed this another edition of Miss Renee's flower design. Alright guys, take care, have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next video. Alright, bye bye you guys. Hey you guys, I forgot to show you what the finished product of what this planter is going to look like. I was so busy and having so much fun putting it together that I didn't show you how it came out. So I'm going to give you a quick little look of how this white planter turned out, and I will add this to the end of the video. So here are the beautiful pink Dianthus. Sorry, I kept saying carnations, but these flowers look just like carnations, but they're Dianthus. And then we have this beautiful purple verbena. I know it looks pink, but it's actually purple. It is gorgeous. And then you have the geraniums over here in the back. And then I have that greenery that's going to fill in and take care of all of that back. So it's going to be beautiful. So let's take one good look of how the planter turned out. I think it came out nice. All right, you guys, I hope you enjoyed planting this planter up with me. And as it gets bigger and fills in, I will give you updates on this. All right, guys, have a wonderful day and have a blessed day. Take care now.